Hello everyone, before we start, I have a question. Do you use straw a lot? Keep this question in mind, and let's get started. So, what are we going to talk about today? Today we are going to talk about the life cycle assessment of paper straw. Here is the content of today's video. We have an introduction, a life cycle assessment of paper straw, advantages and disadvantages of using paper straws, alternatives and recommendations for paper straw, and the last is the conclusion. Do you know when humans started using a straw? Here is the history of straw. In 1800, straw are made from grain, usually from wheat and rye. It gets wet quickly, so it was unpopular with the public. Later in the year 1888, Marvin Stone, the godfather of the modern paper straw, invented paper straw using a spiral winding system. The straws were made by winding paraffin-coated paper around a pencil, gluing the paper together, and removing the pencil. In 1937, Joseph Friedman created the world's first bendable straw because he found her daughter hardly use a straight straw. Following, in 1960, after the rise up of automobiles, plastic replaced paper, transforming straws from a renewable product into a petroleum-based disposable product. The popularity of plastic straws has put paper straws on the back burner. A few decades later, with increasing environmental awareness, paper straws return. France became the first country to impose a total ban on plastic cups, plates, and cutlery in August 2016. Paper straws are once again a contender, especially as many countries will ban plastic straws. Next, we will be looking into the life cycle assessment, which is raw material, manufacture, and distribution, usage, and disposal. First, raw material, wood is needed to make paper. So next, how to manufacture it. The first step is the wood preparation, which consists of debarking, chipping, and conveying. After the wood is prepared, we can come to step 2, which is kraft pulping process. Kraft pulping process consists of 3 main units: energy generation, chemical recovery, and wastewater treatment, which aim to extract the fibers of wood for the papermaking process. Following is papermaking. The papermaking process involves paper refining and screening, paper reforming, pressing, finishing, and drying, which results in the formation of paper that will be used for paper straw manufacturing. Now we come to paper straw production. The paper straws are ready to be made now. The manufacturing process starts with multiple layers of papers are being fed into the machine and being glued to gain strength. Then, the glued paper is winded to form a straw shape. Finally, the straw is cut into the desired length. The third is the distribution. Paper straw will be packed and delivered to the respective orders. Fourth, is the usage of paper straw. The consumer uses this paper drinking straw to drink beverages that work under the fundamental of air pressure. And finally, is the disposal of paper straw. Paper straws can be disposed of by either landfill, incineration, or composting. Since it is made of paper, which can easily biodegrade or break down, it can be managed by using compositing methods, unlike plastic straws that are non-biodegradable. So, what are the advantages and disadvantages of using paper straws? And advantages: paper straw could be composted and biodegrade. Paper straws made by paper will biodegrade if they are left in nature within a few weeks. They could also compost in your garden. They are designed to decompose at the end of their useful life. Differ from plastic straw, it takes much more time to do the same thing. Second, it is safer for wildlife. Paper straws are a safer alternative to straws for wildlife. They soften quickly in liquid and decompose faster. This makes them less likely to be eaten by animals. Even if they did eat the straw, the effects weren't that harmful. On the other hand, the disadvantages of paper straws are: resources intensive. Paper straws cost more to make than other materials. It reportedly emits more greenhouse gases and consumes more than 4 times as much energy. So, it may not be so sustainable after all. Durability. Paper straws are generally not as durable as other alternatives, yet they are more expensive. Some quickly become soggy and break down when placed in drinks for a long time. Alternatives and recommendation. Even though paper straws aren't as harmful as plastic straws, this doesn't mean that they aren't harmful at all. In fact, paper straws can still have many negative environmental effects, especially if they are improperly disposed of, because they are still single-use waste items. So, what can you do to mitigate your environmental footprint? First, we should reduce the usage of paper straws as much as possible. Whenever you go to restaurants, you could request a drink without the straw. Second, when unavoidable, try to use reusable straws, such as stainless steel or glass straws, which do less damage to the environment and are more sustainable. Completely banning straws is not a viable solution as some people still need it. For example, disabled people sometimes require a straw to drink as their disability makes it hard for them to drink without a straw. Conclusion. In conclusion, just because some restaurants have switched to paper straws doesn't mean you should use them. It's now clear that paper straws are good for us, and single-use plastic is not. However, paper straws are still single-use waste items and we should reduce our use, but there is no doubt as long as we know how to recycle and dispose of them properly. Hence, try our best to protect the environment and make the planet more sustainable. Start from reducing the use of a straw. And that's all today. Thank you for watching. Please like, follow, and subscribe our channel. If you have any insights, you are welcome to leave a comment in the comments section. Thank you very much.